Dog Tales, America's premier dog lovers magazine show. All the latest news from the dog world. Right now on this edition of Dog Tales. Meet the Sanchez family from Cathedral City, California, proud owners of a lovable pooch named Lucy.
We got Lucy from Save a Pet here in Desert Hot Springs. She's about 3 years old. She's so lovable. She loves people. She loves other dogs. She's just so gentle in every way.
She's a hyper dog. She chases other dogs around, and they have a blast. And she's just a hyper dog, full of energy, and which is perfect for our household because we have kids. It's great.
When I come home from school, she's right next to the door, and she starts barking for a little bit. Then she jumps on me.
She jumps up and down. She's so happy. She just wants to see you, give you kisses, give you hugs.
She's happy to see me when I come home from school. She likes to chew the toys.
Little belly.
One of the funny things about Lucy is she's very energetic and she likes to run around at high speeds. See how fast she is?
Lucy's really fast. It's kind of hard to catch her sometimes. Do you want to go for a walk?
Oh, we love to go on walks with her. She loves her walks. She loves to get the fresh air, and it's good for them to unwind and get out of the house. And good for us too. Good for us to get the exercise in.
Hi, baby. Lucy's very loyal in the short amount of time that she's been with us.
I really love her.
Kids love her, the other dogs love her, my wife loves her. It's just a great benefit for everybody, and especially for her, and we couldn't be happier.
Lucy is part of the family. We treat her like one of our kids.
Our thanks to the Sanchez family for inviting us to their home and sharing their dog tales. Here now is today's featured Dog Tales story. All kinds of dog centers have proliferated across the United States as dog owners increase their affection and love for man's best friend. In Southern California, we visit a unique place that mixes dog care and training that benefits dogs and their families.
Canines Only is a dog training facility based on training, daycare, boarding, grooming. We have a wellness center, and we do provide the best service for our clients, which they are four-legged animals.
Good girl, that girl. Good guy.
The tagline is an all-inclusive dog resort, and we stick to that word. Pretty much what it is, it's a one-stop shop when it comes to everything that your dog may need.
All the doors over here to the right are our main kennels. We have our suites located to the left. We have a full kitchen for preparing the dog's meals. We have fridges, freezers for any wet food or medication. We have microwaves, knives, measuring cups to measure out all their kibbles. This is our small doggy daycare. At any given time, there could be up to 100 dogs, 150 dogs just on average here. That's between daycare, that's between boarding, dogs who are come in to do day boarding, so we take care of certain dogs during the day for some owners. So these are our luxury suites, the ones that are meant to mimic more of a bedroom setting. We have a bucket of toys, a raised bed. We have a flat screen TV with their own private circulation fan in there. Again, these are for the dogs that just need a little bit more comfort of home, dogs who've been raised to just prefer these things. We pride ourselves on being more of a dog educational center, so we're like a dog school. We have to teach them to respect one another, we have to teach the dogs to play well together, so that all comes through the power of education. So what we really pride ourselves on as Canines Only is being an educational center for dogs and their owners.
I'm a big believer of if you don't like your teacher, you're not going to do good. So first week, we worked very, very gently. We developed a lot of passion, a lot of touching, a lot of kissing, and we developed that relationship to be a trust-based training. I'm a big believer of you spend time with your dog just like having a family and develop what you expect from them. They are unbelievably intelligent creatures and they'll do anything to make you happy, but we need to be more clear about what our expectations are.
Come on. So we constantly work until our dogs can make better decisions so that we can focus on praising them and guiding them to constantly make that right decision so they can be better companion dogs. Come on. Let's go this way. Come on, this way. This way. This way. Come on, this way. Good boy. Come on. Let's go.
Dog owners need to not only learn how to teach dogs obedience, for example, tricks, sit down and stay, but they need to understand the process of raising the dog. It takes humans supposedly 18 years to be raised. Then they kick you out of the house. But with dogs, that first year is 18 years. That first year, if you don't instill manners or education or patience, it's not going to go away with age. It's not going to automatically develop with age. It's something that needs to be taught. So I think the biggest thing owners need to understand is how to raise their dogs.
The maturity levels change. You know, a dog goes from being a young rambunctious puppy to having manners, to being polite, to, you know, being a good member of society. And sometimes it's, you know a dog to be a certain way and then you see them transform. It works and it has to work. It has to work or else we're not effective as dog trainers.
Heel, come on, heel. Thank you, heel. Let's go slow. Let's go slow. Good.
Every trainer has a different point of view of how to train the dogs. A lot of them, they use clickers. A lot of them, they use food. Some of them, they do correction. A lot of them, they work with ball. And our belief is we need to find a training method to be acceptable for that dog. So if I'm dealing with a dog is shy and is not taking food, obviously I cannot work with food. So I need to work with developing more of confidence, then play with them and bring them up based off the praise. If I have a dog has an aggression issue, I don't want to work with the food because I'm actually praising them for that aggression issue. So I rather put them to work more and get the brain to be more focused about doing the right thing. So I would be able to praise them and get them to work with that. Then I would like to physically get them exhausted by playing balls and get them to a point the dog understands if I listen and if I act in the right way, I'm going to get praised and I'm going to do something fun. So we know every training method, but mostly based on personality of the dog, age of the dog, their character, and what the owners or the guardian of the dog they want. We develop a training which is matched for that particular dog.
The biggest problem that we get is a lot of people dismiss certain behaviors assuming that they're going to go away with age. And we as dog trainers, most of the dogs that we see are between a year and a half old because that's where they hit the teenage stage. That's where they start challenging. That's where they start just rebelling against their owners or whatever the structure was. So at a very young age, if there is no structure, by the time a year and a half hits, those dogs are going to push back. They're going to talk back. They're going to refuse to want to listen. So we're big believers that at a young age, if you have the opportunity, raise your dog, have high standards for your dog, have expectations for your dog, so by the time they do hit this teenage stage, that they already know right from wrong. Every department works hand in hand with the training department, so even our groomers, we have to teach them, you know, sometimes it's not worth putting dogs through certain levels of stress the first time. It's really, really important that when we work with dogs, that they want to come back, that they like us, that they get the special treatment that they need, because most of these dogs that we're dealing with, they only know their masters. So part of what we really have to work on when I'm dealing with a dog who is grooming for the first time, I want to make sure they open up. I want to make sure they're not scared of the clippers, they're not scared of the scissors, they're not scared of the bathtub, because some dogs, anytime they come to a new place like this, they think that it's the vet. So we have to really flip that upside down and let the dog know it's not a vet. We're technicians, we work with you, we want you to open up to us, but most importantly, we're your mentors. We want to guide you through things. We're teachers.
Okay, yeah, good boy. What a good boy. What a good boy. Sit.
We know we have the information, we have the experience, we have the passion to train dogs. Even with a small company for the huge city like Los Angeles, but We take the challenge of going forward and helping as many we can, hoping others would follow.
My friend, where'd you get that silly grin? Has it been always there above your chin? And I would do anything, I'd do anything for you in that silly grin. My friend, where'd you get them big old ears? Man, them ears go on for years and years, and I would do anything, I'd do anything for you in that silly grin, for you in that fuzzy chin, for you in them big old ears, for you in all the years. You are my friend. You are my friend. My friend. You are my friend.
Here's a helpful training tip for all dog owners.
Dogs are pack animals and don't naturally like to be left alone. Even if you have other dogs, it's important to teach them that it's okay to be alone sometimes. For some dogs, you might have to start slowly by putting them behind a baby gate and giving them a nice chew toy while you just sit on the other side. It's also important to make sure that your dog knows that when you leave the home, you're going to come back so they don't have to be worried about it. We call this separation anxiety. And one of the best ways to make sure your dog doesn't get separation anxiety is to be very calm when you leave the house and to be nice and calm when you come home, to make it so that it's not such an exciting time for the dog. Sometimes this is hard to do because your dog will be happier to see you than anybody else in your family. When you first come home, ignore your dog for a few minutes and then go and say hello to him.
Next up, our Spotlight Breed. Plus, where you can go to adopt a new friend. And much, much more on Dog Tales. Time now for our Spotlight Breed.
I'm a very special dog. Everybody loves me. I'm a bundle of joy with a pedigree.
Border Collies are part of the herding group, and they're bred to do herding. And they've also become really popular with the people that do dog sports, whether it be agility, herding, frisbee, dock diving, fly ball. They're really highly driven, active dogs. So they're good for a family that has probably older kids, not little kids, because you see the herding instinct come in when you have little kids, and they're healing and nipping at the kids, and a lot of dogs are placed into rescue because of that. But they're great dogs for people with older kids or adults that don't have kids that want an active companion that they can commit some time to get the dog enough exercise so that it doesn't become destructive. Border Collies live to between 12 and 15 years. They're active dogs, and they stay active throughout their life. So if you come across an older dog that's looking for a home at 7 or 8 years old, some dogs would be considered old, but Border Collies are really in the prime of their life, and they've got plenty of good active years ahead of them. The traditional Border Collie is black and white, but today we've seen red and white, red tri, blue merle, black tri, and those are all variations of the traditional black and white Border Collie that most people associate with the movie Babe. You can really pick a dog that appeals to you, but stay with the breed.
Everybody loves me.
Looking for a new best friend? Try your local animal shelter.
Well, we found him lying low in a shelter downtown. I took him on home, showed him around. In a very short time, it was plain to see. He's lucky dog, we're lucky we. When we go out walking, we're safe and sound. Down by the river where the sun go down. It's a real nice place, we can all run free. We're lucky dog, lucky we. Oh, lucky dog. Oh, lucky we. Mr. Lucky Dog, lucky we.
Give these precious pooches a good and safe home. For more information, visit our website, dogtailstv.com. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Look at me, I'm your best friend, the only one guaranteed, your best friend. When you're away, right here I'll say, you can count on me. Look down here and you can see, your best friend, gonna be right at your feet, your best friend. From nose to tail, without fail, you can count on me. Never want that much, just a friendly touch. You can count on me. Look at me, I'm your best friend, the only one guaranteed, your best friend. Let the frisbee sail, see my waggy tail. You can count on me, your best friend, your best friend.
Next up, we check our Dogtails mailbox.
Game show thrillers with Halloween thrills all around.
That was so good!
Today, starting at 11 on BUZZR.
Time now to check our Dogtails mailbox.
Wagging tails, let's read the mail.
Charles from Baton Rouge, Louisiana writes, "The day we brought Bosco home for the first time, he ran into the backyard and sat in the middle of the grass as if to say, 'This is my yard.' Since then, he has shown us not only is the yard his, but the whole house as well. He runs around everywhere, but we don't mind because we consider him our child." Marilyn from Concord, Massachusetts tells us, "We adopted Peaches from a local shelter because her face is so much like a fuzzy peach. She is more than a dog. She is my best friend. Every day I look forward to my face being licked. She's my alarm clock who tells me a new day is beginning." And Ron from Bend, Oregon writes, "Daisy has been with us for 12 wonderful years. We don't go anywhere without her, even on vacation. Otherwise, I'd have a family revolt on my hands."
Now you've heard the Dog Tales Mail.
And that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Follow us on Facebook at Dog Tales TV.